Grizzlies G League affiliate. Bronny, 17-foot.
Learn, and he understands that for him.
Bulls that can translate some quickness here.
Have yet to score. Another turnover by the Lakers.
Bronny James saying, "Nuh-uh, not here."
To James, 2 on the shot clock. James, his first points of the night. Good running down, right? Not time to think, just react.
You're absolutely right.
Every time number 9 touches the ball, there is a buzz in this arena. What a start for Bronny. Rips from the mid-range.
And I love Bronny getting to the mid-range early. And
He's got 8 points off the bench. Here's Bronny. Isolated against Gay. Finger roll rolls in.
Inside the arena audience as well as a television audience.
Bronny knocks down the 3. His first as a Laker.
And it was a shame it was
poise and consistency so far here in Summer League, and they think that he can be a contributor with the big team. And Bronny knocks it down. Versus brother, Larry Nance Jr. with the pass. Bronny.
But Michael, you see a different Bronny James to Nance for the second time these two have connected for a Nance 3.
He's got 16 points a game, 10 of them coming here in the fourth quarter. Bronny steps back into that 3. It's a 2-point game. His first made 3.
Great getting back. Little start stop. That's good change of pace. But James was there.
off balls.
It's a first time off balls. There it is. So Bronny electrifies and delights this crowd with his first basket in the preseason. For Los Angeles right now. Bronny from behind gets the block.
Tighten up his game, but he's going to get minutes for this Lakers team.
Good defense there from the Lakers. Bronny James gets inside. Sweet move with the left hand.
And that's why people that are critical of Bronny James, give it a little time. He's a great kid, and he's going to
Away, picked up Oliveri. Lobs it up, and Bronny James throws it down.
Now, James goes behind his back, weaving through traffic, goes up left. Off the glass and in. Bronny James gets his first bucket. Nice job. Pitch it to the corner, knock down the dribble, and then look at LeBronny James. Finish it with the traditional way. 12 points for him. Bronny James into the paint. Fadeaway jumper. Gets the roll. Look at Bronny James. One more time here. Just get some power. Uses the
This is high off the glass, and James to the rack with authority. Welcome back to the G League.
As you see, the nice kick up by Gordon, and then Bronny just goes to this easy dunk.
James drifting through space, up Larry Obadon. James attacking the rim. James coast to coast.
Rebound back volley by Kelly. Possession stays alive for Bronny James. A 3 is good. First 3 of the year for Bronny James. Former Virginia Cavalier. Here's James trying to double up, and he can. 6 points in a row just like that for Bronny James. And the Lakers out to it early at 5-0 so far on the year at home. Tied for the best record in the West. Bronny James going right back to the office. 8 early points for Bronny James.
John Little before the game, and he was talking a little bit about what he's been able to build on here.
Hello, Bronny James! Backdoor cut and an alley-oop yet again. We opened the broadcast talking about it. There's another turnover at 16, and he's looked comfortable tonight, and he throws it down on one end and then throws up a lob on the other time.
Yeah, a Bronny.
A couple of Sierra Canyon guys. Step back. James gets it to go. 17 for Bronny James. Here's James with 21 tonight, goes back to work, acrobatic, and he has a chance at a 3-point play. Bronny drives left lane line, good off window. There's 28 for Bronny James, and he's adding on to a career high and a statement night in Tempe. Ty Washington Jr. sprints inside. Diakite had it blocked away by James, but a foul. Oh, Bronny came in help side, levitated, he wants the... And it's James looking to attack, head down to the cup, falling back, got it to go and one. Went through a whole mess of black jerseys.
Bronny James throws to the rim, and their connection to Maxwell Lewis, the second year
Position with Devontae Graham starting off the ball.
James again throws to the rim, and Kelly delivers the one-handed alley-oop finish. James into the paint, elevates, and connects.
But how identical was that play to what we saw from Devontae Graham, snaking the screen just to them last year, playing against Boston College, and he was unguardable.
Bryce knocks down the three. I was curious if you were going to practice what you preach.
But I did. You saw that. Another dime from Bronny. And Kelly, and that's how you know a guy's
floor. Gordon fakes the pass. Extra pass to James. Got it for three.
The Lakers are clicking on all cylinders right now, sharing the sugar. Held it a little too long on that possession.
A little sloppy here as Bronny got fouled.
That's an area right there when you talk about the symmetry between the South Bay Lakers and the Los Angeles Lakers, as we see Bronny James knock down the three ball, recognizing his defender goes under the elite athletically. I asked him if he still shoots with the guys. He says he'll take a little bit of per diem every now and then as Bronny gets into the painted area for his first bucket.
Kiss off the glass for James.
To be able to defend that shot at the rim.
James goes up top. Great assist there to Maxwell Lewis.
And now off the missed shot, Bronny able to get out in transition to push.
Finds Kelly for the easy layup. Bronny, nice move there on the cut to the basket. Gets the layup.
Well, if we're grading Bronny, we got to
by Culver. Misses. They find Bronny. Bronny with a great pass to Kelly.
Spots for the Lakers throughout this afternoon.
Thompson.
There you go.
Denied by James.
Denied by DNA.
6. James settles for another slot three. This one is good. Bronny James. Over. Goodwin can't hit it from half court. We've played 12 minutes half. James weaves his way. Off balance runner off the glass on the rim and in. Bronny James, 7 points. Rebound. So another assist for Porter, going to give him a double-double as Bronny James gives the fans that came in attendance something to choose.
Rip City basketball. Serge Bryce. Here's the lob of Bronny James, the beneficiary. James down the paint. Bronny James.
Finger roll.
Bronny. They leave him space for three. James, nothing but the bottom.
That's exactly what.
They get a stop on the defensive end. Here's Bronny. Step back three. Good! Bronny now with 21.
Bronny going on it. He's going on it. They're going on
15 and a half now for James. Looking for more. Flight number 9. Clear for takeoff. Here's James. He's got 17 here in this second half. Step back three. He got another one. Bronny James feeling himself. He's got 26. As Coloco swatted away. James gets it in the corner. He heaves a three. He gets another. Bronny James with 5 threes. Quickly the other way. Tyson the layup, no, but he's fouled.
Connect finally does just that from the outside. He's got 5 points. Bronny's got it and it's out of bounds. And you could just tell the crowd.
I mean, as soon as the ball was loose and they thought, okay.
James, good pass, connect. We've entered the final 5 minutes of the game, brought to you by Morongo Casino. James. Controlling the possession. Bronny, here he goes! And counted!
Listen to the crowd. Standing ovation. Standing ovation.
Over there. Here comes Bronny. Down the middle. Long jam! James to Coloco!
Was only an easy rejection because it's him. Bronny gonna capitalize with the lefty lay, and here come the South Bay Lakers.
That's energy.
Bronny saves Laveri from a turnover. Tough baseline fade from Bronny. And he gets it to go.
I think that's in the James family right now. Baseline fade.
Three blocked there. Excellent play from Brown leaking down. And wow, Bronny got way up in the sky for that rejection. Bronny James, though, not giving up yet. Pulling up for a deep three-pointer. And Bronny cuts the margin to 2. Here's Bronny.
Rising up, knocking it down. And there's still time on the clock, folks. Listen.
James for 3, looking for his first in the league, and that's it. His first made 3, Bronny James. Both teams will be back in action Thursday. Bronny goes to the basket, gives it up. Jefferson throws it down.
G for a long time, knows exactly what he's doing. Here's Bronny. Nice looking step back J from just ahead of the baseline, AC.
Yeah, nice measured, calculated move.
From Koloko. Trying to screen off Stockton. There's Bronny. Pulls the 3, and that one goes up and down. Vanderbilt not ready. Bronny James is going to enter into the fray again and finish. Oh, he's going to get called for the offensive foul. Tough finish from Bronny, but the defense. Phoenix only 40% from the field so far. Here's Bronny James with the step back 3, and Bronny goes 2 for 2 from distance. The J looks nice tonight, AC Green.
Yes, it looks nice. It's a great rotation on the
transition. Comes James. Look for the contact, and the foul. Bronny able to finish through the defensive contact. Try to beat the buzzer, and Bronny James goes the rebound. Here comes South Bay in transition. Out ahead of the pack into the NBA.
Yeah, beautiful story. I love it.
Here's Bronny James, and Bronny continues the good work that he was doing in the first quarter. Bronny up to 12 points now, 5 foot. And Bronny saying, okay, love the play, because Phoenix thought it was going to be a backcourt violation, and Bronny instead picked the ball up and just rifled it in. And here he is setting the screen for Bronny James. Bronny step back baseline J. Short, but gets the roll. So Bronny with the touch.
Yeah.
And now up to 18 points. Nice game for Bronny James tonight. He had a Lakers road trip, had a tough and 1 finish in Madison Square Garden, where just every single eye is on him as he takes the step back 3 and drills it right here. So Bronny James now 3 for 6 from 3. He's got, here's Bronny. Path to the rim, and the finish plus the foul. Bronny James up to 23 points on the evening. And Jefferson in the middle. Here's Bronny streaking through the defense. Lefty lay.
Yes, indeed. He is feeling it with great anticipation, though, honestly, but give Jamison the credit.
Bronny James sees an angle, and he goes up and down hard. The two-handed dunk for Bronny. He landed on his back. Let's make sure he's okay here. So Bronny.
When's the last time the two played back-to-back against the same team?
Gave up one and then
who scored 132 in a win and then gave up 132 in a loss.
Bronny James picked up by Moses Wood and buries the step back 3.
Good patience there by Bronny James. Didn't force it.
Bronny James, final seconds of the opening 12. He stops and starts, rolls away, and puts it in. Bronny beats the buzzer and caps a 7-point opening quarter.
I thought he put his hand on his shoulder. I thought that's what happened.
Look out below! To open our third quarter tonight. Glad you're with us with AC Green, Nikki K, our entire crew. Lob it up to James, and he puts it in off the glass.
Love the fact that guys are just staying within their game.
Bronny James splashes in the step back. And the mismatch with Tyrese Samuel and took advantage. His third trade tonight.
So now you see the Valley comes back with their own version.
Bronny for the lead. He puts it in. Fourth trade tonight for James. He's got to get first board.
James lobbing it up. Koloko throwing down. Good find.
Solomon Young for the dribble handoff. Bronny James downhill. Big as 9. Weren't able to get it to double digits. Now up by 5. There's Bronny James hammering it home. 34th, who continues his good form up to 14 points. James from distance. Bronny, total NBA appearances. Player that relies on defense in a different role now. Bronny James hitting that. Coming in on 1 minute to go in the third quarter. What a game we've had so far. Bronny James with the end in this half. Bronny James putting that one up. And Lakers block it away. James ahead for Swider. Cole Swider makes the layup.
Bronny James in the starting lineup on assignment here tonight with the South.
If the South Bay can turn that around, they might be able to get some basket attempts.
Just the bounce pass ahead. Swider, nice catch in traffic.
Yes, just that simple. Turnovers lead to an offense, and next thing you know.
Here's the lob the other way, Bronny James.
Nice chemistry there, you saw.
Oliveri dancing with it. Here's a corner 3. Rebound Johnson. Here's Bronny in transition. James down the paint. James using the left hand.
The shoveling man.
Dunn straightaway 3. We got another one. Have a night, Jonathan Dunn. He's got 21 now. That's his 5th triple. Seen him facilitate, seen him play off the ball as well. And we've seen him do things like that. The step back 3 for Bronny. He's got 16.
They got outplayed in the last time these two teams played.
Backdoor cut for James with 2 hands to throw it down. Beautifully drawn up.
For that lob.
Away quarter as it was on Saturday. Oh, Kelly off the feed from Bronny.
Oh my goodness, yes indeed, that's one of the...
Gets it to James, defended by Hannibal. James picking his way just inside the free throw line, and a pretty teardrop for Bronny James. 16 points. He trails only Cole Swider for the lead.
40% from the field so far. Here's Bronny James with a step back 3, and Bronny goes 2 for 2 from distance. The J looks nice tonight, AC Green.
Yes, it looks nice. It's a great rotation on the...
Up in transition comes James. Look for the contact, and the foul. Bronny able to finish through. Drafted into the NBA.
Yeah, beautiful story. I love it.
Here's Bronny James, and he's going to go off of his foot. And Bronny's saying, okay, love the play, because Phoenix thought it was going to be a backcourt violation, and Bronny instead picked the ball up and just rifled it. Screen from Koloko. Bronny pull up, right-handed floater.
It's the patience right here. It's not settling for a 3. Use your screen right there, but don't go challenge the big guy. Just take it.
And here he is setting the screen for Bronny James. Bronny step back baseline J. Short, but gets the roll. So Bronny with the touch.
Yeah.
And now up to 18 points. Nice game for Bronny James. Road trip had a tough and 1 finish in Madison Square Garden, where just every single eye is on him as he takes the step back 3 and drills it right here. So Bronny James now 3 for 6 from 3. He's got 21 points. You can see the confidence growing. Here's Bronny, path to the rim, and the finish plus the foul. Bronny James up to 23 points on the evening. Iverson in the middle. Here's Bronny streaking through the defense. Lefty lay.
Yes, indeed. He is feeling it. Great anticipation, though, honestly, but give Jameson the credit.
Bronny James sees an angle, and he goes up and down hard. The two-handed dunk for Bronny. He landed on his back. Let's make sure he's okay here. So Bronny,
Rebounder 49 times. Bronny gets into the lane.
Play by Kyle. He's at 10 points on a 5 for 7 night. James for 3.
Yes!
And Bronny knocks down a 3-pointer.
Long shot, long rebound, nice control tap that time by Len. Up ahead for Morris, he's got it, he scores!
Nice pass. Real nice pass.
Last 2 years.
You are.
And I'm really enjoying getting to look. Oh,
Bronny again! What a night, Mike, for Bronny James.
yeah, Bronny's been terrific. Wow, leading the Lakers in scoring.
It's been a long season, but when you have the same guys here day in and day out, that's a good thing for you.
A floater is pure for Bronny James. He's got all 6 for South Bay. 8-6 start as we settle in on a Monday night. First of a back-to-back between these teams, and that's a goal to Flushed it. A steal for James. Galloping downhill, and a southpaw finish. Lakers have to get back.
We talked about at the beginning, both teams want to get out and into an open court.
James, tough following shot, and he puts it down. Razzle-dazzle from Bronny James. Bronny James motors downhill and lays it in. 18 first half points for the rookie. After that career-high 35, James careens to the cup. Count it! And give him one on the house. Bronny James, the field goal plus the foul.
And that's right in the cup, too.
64 is on the board. James watched by Hansen. Step back three. Bullseye! Bronny James, radioactive tonight in South Bay. David Johnson, a baseline jam.
It's something extremely good to see. And once again, he's right there at the cup again.
Another finish. This time a kiss off the glass for Bronny. He's got 26. Hansen, three-pointer Lakers in the G League. James, step back with a hand in his face. You bet! New career high for Bronny James in the G League.
I was on the alert for a reason. Have to do something to change the tempo around.
This is Bronny James. It's good! Another one for Bronny. James, Euro step. It bounces in. Of course it does. 37 for Bronny.
Little touch on it. Eventually somebody's going to make one of those.
James finds Kelly. A vicious right-hand hammer. Ooh. Key couldn't finish around Kyler Kelly. And here comes Bronny James with a quick feed, and Kelly lays it in. Nice vision from Bronny, his 4th assist.
Yes, it was. That was
and a steal. Bronny James, corner three. You bet. 4th triple tonight for Bronny James. He's up to...
Lakers and the Blazers. Bronny got the start, and he has good vision, finding a wide open Koloko to throw it down.
Defensively, I don't know.
Mix of youngsters and... Oh, here's Bronny. Reverse layup on a nice bounce pass. The finish by Bronny James.
Good job by Marquise setting the table for Bronny along the baseline.
Marquise in basketball is upon us all. Bounce, Bronny! Throw it down. Well run play. Good win to James.